Okay, so what the instruction says, mount the Dragonlink transmitter to your RC transmitter. We suggest trying Velcro to attach the Dragonlink. So I got a Velcro over here on the cap here. I'm not going to use it right now. So this is the way I'm going to attach it at the back of the transmitter. So it would be compact and things and blah blah blah. Now we have to connect the Dragonlink transmitter input 1 to the RC transmitter ppm output. So I have a Taranis. So I ordered a cable that fits the Taranis. You have to ask for it when you're placing the order. So you just insert it here, and then you're gonna connect it. You want to connect here. You want to look at the order of the colors of the wires. The yellow one is the ppm, which is over here, and this is the plus and minus. So you're going to connect it like that. Okay, it was a bit hard, but we managed to do that. Okay, so I connected when okay, so now it's connected, and we have to make sure that we have a green LED on the Dragonlink transmitter. It indicates that we have both power and valid ppm signal from the RC transmitter. So I didn't see here on the instruction what it says, but I know that you have always need to connect the antenna. So I won't take any chances. Also with the video transmitter you have to connect the antennas. So let me take it out. And connect it here. So tiny. Okay, I'm gonna switch on the Taranis transmitter.
Hey guy, are you ready to frill? Switch warning.
And I'm going to switch that to my mini talon, which already was configured as ppm, and we see a green LED. That's fantastic. So as it says, when this turns on, we know that we have a valid ppm signal as well as the power, so I'm happy. Now, if you have a red LED, that indicates there is power but no ppm signal. So you might want to check that in your transmitter. So now we need to change the ID on the transmitter. As far as I understand, it's all the Dragonlink that you get out of the factory has the same ID by default. So if we want to change that, we have to hold down the bind button on the Dragonlink transmitter and power the Dragonlink transmitter on. Hold it down. Turn it on.
Hey guy, are you ready to frill?
Green, blue, yellow, red. Release that, and it flashed red. And I think that we are good. Now you have to turn off transmitter, turn it off, and we change the ID. Okay, now let's go for the bind process. What it says on the instruction is that you hold down the bind button on the transmitter and power the transmitter on. Continue to hold down the button for approximately 3 seconds until the LED turns blue. Then release the button. The LED will flash blue and you will hear 2 repeating beeps. This indicates you are in a binding mode. Power on the receiver. The green and blue LED will flash, indicating a successful bind. And then you power off both transmitter and receiver. What I did here is I got my lovely mini talon, which I absolutely love. This is for the 5 volt to power on the receiver. So let's start the process. You have to hold down. 1 second, let me turn on, connect the mini talon to the battery. You will hear a lot of beeps, but that's fine. Okay, so we are holding down the bind button. Hope you can see it. I'm turning on the transmitter. It's green, it's blue, I release it. 2 beeps, it flashes, it's in a bind position. I'm taking the 5 volt and just connect it to one of the channels to power it on. And then I see what it says. I see here the green and blue LED, which I believe that we are good. It indicating a successful bind. Now I turn this off and I turn the power here off, and now we should be okay. Okay, so now we're going to set the failsafe. Both the transmitter and receiver must be powered normally with valid link, which is the solid blue LED on the receiver, which you can see over here. And then set the controls where you want them to be in a self-face mode, low signal condition, and push the bind button on the transmitter for 1 second. The LEDs on the transmitter will turn greenish blue and you will hear a tone from the transmitter. So what I'm going to do with my Taranis is going to be in the middle, throttled for 0, and since I'm using the vector, I'm going to define the failsafe according to the switches at RTH test, and I'm going to switch these both switches to the RTH test. Don't worry, it's not going to start the motor with the RTH test because it's got kind of a safety, I would say, position below 20 meters. The RTH won't start the motor. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to push the bind button. So we go. We are at return to launch. I'm gonna push it. That's it, it was turned to green. And now the failsafe is detected. That's it. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. You might want to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have much more videos coming on. I do have a lot of videos, FPV ones, with the different equipments and the vector and the mini talon. I'm gonna build a new UXAV clouds soon. So you might want to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.